forex trader. First of all, I treat forex trade as a business. That is number one. Number two key is that forex trade, before you take any forex, before you sell or you buy in the market, treating it as a business, you should think about your risk. How much am I investing in this business? And can I the question is, can I lose this amount of money without disturbance? And what is my profit target? Can this amount of money generate times two of itself? You must to see a candle which is clear. Like I'm looking at US 30 right now. Of course, when I wanted to buy this market, if I go check my history of what I bought yesterday, my target was 1:2. Unfortunately, it did not come. And during the Asian time session, of course, me, I'm not an Asia fan. So I went off the markets. Let me check my trade history of this thing yesterday. You can see I I sold from that top side. You can see that I just only one sell. You can see where I sold from. You can see where I sold from here. Take my profit here. That was around 4K, right? You can see where I sold from. US 30. You can see where I sold from yesterday. I sold from here. Now, what is my risk? 2. 2K is my risk. 1:2. Of course, I'm out of the market, right? But my initial profit is 1:4. 1:4 because I'm seeing that thing going down to 12K. Right now, we have gone half of it. And I wish I still stayed in the market, but I don't like Asian time zone, which I need to start learning to like Asian time zone because my strategy works so good. So 1:4 is achievable. You can see that. So you ask yourself, is the business profitable? How much am I putting there to risk, which I will not stress myself? Or you can follow my tips where every day I analyze my market before I take any forex trade. And after analyzing my market, then what I do again is to um make the trade, tell you when I'm entering the trade. If there's anything coming up, I give the announcement on time, make you exit the trade at the point where I'm exiting the trade. That is another bonus which I'm offering in this channel. So that as I'm doing my trade, I'm guiding you alongside. All right, I need to lie down. I'm so tired sitting. No, no, I deserve this back stretch. I deserve to stretch that back. That back was achy. It was achy. That's it. So that is my little secret. Treat forex trade like a business. Like a business. Let me see. Okay. Like a business which you are investing in. And there's no business on this earth. There's no business taking anywhere that they get profit of 1:1 every single time. It's difficult. Even if it's a vehicle dealer or whatever. Yeah, most of those things you can just do 1:1 if the client is not knowing, but majority of the time they get 1:150. Go and buy biscuit in the shop. When a biscuit come from the or bread, which you used to buy on a normal basis, if you go to a shop and you say you want to buy a loaf of bread, mostly they buy this loaf of bread as around, let me say in UK here now, you can buy loaf of bread $1, £1, right? Because UK use pounds, £1. Do you know how much they bought it from the original vendor? The manufacturers, they might have bought this thing 0.85 p and sold it for £1. Then £1 now they are just having only small percent. It's not even up to 20% or 50%. They're having small chunk of profitability. And now you're having something that will give you money that 1:1 is short every day. 1:1, whatever you put, if you have like 60% chances of win rate. Like me now, I take my trade, I allow the time to just count. If you have 60% chances of win rate, bro, you're good. You're set for life. If you have more money and you invest more, or you can get funded, I am advocate for funding. Get funded. But for me, I think I'm thinking to cut on my funding because I used to get funded a lot. 200 pounds, you can buy an account of 50K, and you can, oh God, See, I'm giving you guys juicy secrets. 200 pounds, you can buy account of 50k. Bro, let me say 50k is in this account now, but right now we're having half of 50k. That is, you can see the amount of money there. And this money, we just made it yesterday. We made this money yesterday. You can check my history of yesterday. Okay, yesterday history will not come. Can I custom the period? Just yesterday. This is my history of yesterday. Because I'm not scared to show. I'm not scared to show profit. We made this money yesterday. You can see. You can see. This is not something that I would be speaking in tongues and telling you this that happened. You can see. I even lost one self. I lost 1,000. So okay, I closed gold because gold was not doing what I was doing. We made all this yesterday. So you can see, and I even opened my history. You can see my history tab of what I sold yesterday, 1:2. I even spoke about it in the beginning of this video. So if, for example, now we have a huge sum of money, like 50,000. How much is 1% of 50,000? Because some people will say, I use 1% of my original value to trade, right? What is 1% of 50,000 plus 1%? That is 500. So 50,000, we put 1%, that is 500 lots, lot size. Now let me shock you. If that I sold with 500 from here, bro, stop loss, because it's 500. Oh God, no, no, 500 should not be. Oh, I think that is 50. How do I do that? And I used to do 50,000 divide by 1,000. Oh, no, no, no. 50,000 divide by, because I used to use 1,000, but I divide by 1,000. Let me use 1,000. That is 50. Yeah, that is 50. So now, for example, we sold from there for 50. Forex trade is easy. We sold from there for 50. And this is my target. Now take a deep breath. You bought the account for, you went to, let's say, Funders or any of these prop firm, you bought the account for 200 pounds, and you have just one beautiful trade like this, and you're sacrificing in that account. Of course, that account, they will tell you that you can't lose more than, that is the one bad thing about Funded. They will say 1%, you can't lose more than 1% of the accounts, and that will be a restrictive barrier, because you will not want to give up that much. Let's say you did not give up that much because of this is 11k. 11k is more than, we are going almost, well, okay, yeah, we're going more than, is lots. So let's say we're giving up, like we're using 10. This is 12k. Somebody would have targeted, okay, I didn't make this in a day, but we have hit this already. That is 7k. What I'm just trying to say is the trading is quite easy, and you have to treat it as a business. The more money you put, the more opportunities for you. And I've already offered that anytime I'm taking any trade, every single day, I'll make a video about it. It will be like a documentative for me, for my own self, for the benefit of me reflecting back on trades which I'm taking, and at the same time to be educative for you guys who wants to learn how to trade. And then talking about how to trade, I'll be going through each and every single pairs in my disposal, which I love so much. And I'll be making a video, like I've already made a video earlier, stating that which pairs I think has a probability of doing well compared to the pairs that does not have a probability of doing well. So I've made that video already. You might want to check that out, where I said analyze the market with me. And talking about that, I've pointed out the best pairs for expecting to buy or sell today, which I included GDP JPY, I included USAU USD, I included BTC JPY, I included US 30, which it has gone far. EuroCard was the one that I was selling EuroCard yesterday. From that, was it sir? Yeah, I was selling EuroCard yesterday. Yeah, you can see my history here. I sold and I took profit from there. I sold twice EuroCard. So I've included EuroCard and I've included other pairs. And EuroCard, my estimated take profit, and you can see that thing is going to my take profit. How much did I make from EuroCard yesterday? How much did I make? This is my history, guys. See my EuroCard here. That is the history of my EuroCard. You see, it's not something that I would hide away from you. You understand? That is my history. All right, I'll close this video now because I don't have much to say. But I would just to recap, I'll just say treat Forex trade like a business. And before you take any sell, any buy, please always think about your stop loss. This thing happened yesterday, and I felt so bad for this guy. He got funded 6K, and he got funded with just 30. Was it 32 or 65 pounds? He got funded 6K, and guess what, my guys? The guy wanted to take a trade, which I sent him the signal. I told him, bro, it was EuroCard. I told him, sell EuroCard and enjoy your money. He sold and did a mistake in using the higher lot size. As of that point, EuroCard was doing some retracement at this area. EuroCard, EuroCard, you can see this candlestick here. There's a candlestick here, a blue candlestick that was doing a retracement and it took him out. So my advice to everybody, check how much you're willing and you want to lose. You know you can lose before you enter any trade. Always check it before you check your take profits. With how much you can lose, then you can determine your take profits. And my signals I will be advising, we can go, because my trade majority of them right now I can go 1:4. This euro card which I sold yesterday, that is there I sold. You can see my history, that red line and that blue line. I sold and my stop loss was around here. Yes, let's call that one. My potential take profit was here, sincerely. That was my potential take profit. That is 1:10. Is it 1:10 or 1:4 or 5? That was my potential take profit. And this is where I went out because I used to trade London and New York section. So I went out there. If that I keep holding, you can see here we have gone half of the amount of money which I was looking at. And now I don't want to enter the trade. It is going down. I don't want to enter because I'm thinking by New York section, London section, there will be a little reversal. Then I'll still catch that trade and go downward. Because anytime there is a new section, of course, there will be a reversal or there will be a candle that is trying to disagree the momentum. I will say, if you have any advice you want from me, I'm sorry, I don't read comments on live stream. But if you have any requests after the live stream video is being posted, you can go to the this thing and comment that you need so and so, or you can go through my tutorials. I've talked about the strategy several times without number. I've talked about my strategy. You can see it's always killing. It's a killer strategy, a very killer strategy. So that is it. Thanks for watching.